Hi friends, this is database 10th experiment. My 10th experiment is database connection and cookies. We are using PHP here. First I have used a HTML. I have opened the head tag and I have closed it, and I have given a title over here. We can give whatever title we can want. It's up to us. Then I have opened a body tag. Inside a body tag, I have used the h1 tag. h1 is a heading tag. We have heading tag from h1 to h6. It is nothing but it gives you the size. h1 gives a bigger size than h3. Here I have used h1 for sign up free, and here register here. Next I have used a form element where the action goes to db.php. That is, from HTML file I am moving the action to the PHP file by the method of posting it. Here I have used username password. Username is using input type. I have given the username and password to it, and email also I have given, and I have given a submit button. Submit is nothing but it gives you like a button. Next is my paragraph. If already registered. Already if I have registered, I have created a link called lab82.php and a clickable link. Anchor tag. This is an anchor tag which gives you a clickable link. Then I have closed the body tag and HTML tag. Now I have opened the PHP file. PHP file is nothing but we can open it wherever we can want in a HTML tag. In my PHP file, I'm using the method post. Since I have given post over here, using the post method, I am retrieving the username and password from the HTML file to this username and password which I have declared over here using a dollar symbol. Next is encrypted password is equals to SHA1 password. I am passing it to it, and again email is also is get through by post method from the HTML file to the PHP file. Now I am giving a connection to my database. Connection is I am opening a connection. Connection is equal to MySQL connect, local and root is my username, and this is a password. Here if connection is equals to true, then echo error MySQL error. Then MySQL select DB. Inside this I have written a query, that is dollar query is nothing but to write a query. Insert into users username password email, that all the username password email will be inserted. The values are our username password and email which we got from the HTML file to this PHP file. The result is, to the result I am passing the query. If the result is equals to true, if the result is not equal to true, then error. Similarly here, if the connection is not equal to true, then we have to display that echo. Echo is nothing but which we display the statement. It display you that it is a error. Else if the result is true, that is our condition is true, means then it will display you that you are registered successfully. Next I have opened a PHP file again, and again I have get a username and password from the HTML file and also the email. Again I have opened a connection localhost. The root is a username and this is a password. If the connection is not true, it will display that error. I have selected a DB. My database name is company, and I have written a query, that is update user set password is equal to I am updating the password, and the username also I am updating, and again the email also. If you want to update it, you can do so. Then result, to the result I am passing the query. If the result is equals to true, my username and password will be changed successfully. Next I have, for the next template, this template is to choose that, open a template in editor. That is, again I have opened a HTML file. In the HTML file, using form action, I have got the username and password, and again I have got a anchor tag. Using anchor tag, I have used a clickable link, keep me logged in. That is, in the checkbox I have used a checkbox also, and I have used a submit button. If not registered, my anchor tag will move to the, in the anchor tag I have given index.php. Index.php is nothing but another PHP file. Next is, in my PHP, the username and password is got through using post method, and I have opened a connection, and my database name, that is DB name, database name is data, that is table name, database name is company, and the query I have written, select stars from the user where username is so and so, which is I have entered here, and the password is which the user enters. To the result I pass the query, and records also to my rows, that is to check one by one I am passing the result to it. If the records is equal to 0, that is when my entered username and password matches the rows, any one of the rows in my table. If it matches, then login successfully, welcome sir. My next page is, again I have opened a HTML file, and body is password reset. To reset a password, if I forgot a password, or I want to change my password, for that I have used this page. Form tag, I have used again a PHP file, that is changed. Here I have used change.php. change is a PHP name of the file. Using post method I have post. Again I am similarly for the previous two HTML pages, I have here also I have used username and password. Username and password is got from the user. And next is email also I got through it. My input is equals to submit. Submit is a button, and I have closed everything, form, body and HTML. In my PHP file, using post method, I got the username and password which was entered by the user in the HTML page, and similarly the email. I have opened a connection, and if the connection is not true, it will show error. My DB name is company, and the query is update user set password is equal to password, where username is his username and email is equals to email. That is, if it matches, I am able to change my password. See here, result is equals to, the query is passed if the result is equals to true. That is, if I have changed, it will show that password changed successfully. These are the 3 HTML pages. You may see the output here. See, in my first page, username, password and email. This is for the new user to register. For the new user to register here. See my next page here. If you have already registered and you are a user over that website, you want to log in inside. For that, your login page is username, password and login. You are able to see here a change password. Change password is a link, clickable link. See here, before output, username, password, email, register. If you are a new user, you can register here, or else if you click here, it leads to the next page. Next page is a login page. Login page is you must already be a user, so that username, password, and if you click login, you may log in inside, and if so it is not true, you are not registered, you have to go back to the previous page. You may able to see here another link called change password. If you forgot your password, you need to change over it. For that, password reset is username and a new password and email. If you give change, it may reset your password. These are the 3 pages using database connection, checking that your username and password belongs to the, if they belong, if it matches, that is the username and password matches with the database where we formed a table. If it matches, so if you are a user, then you may allow to do so and so actions. This is all about PHP files. Using PHP and database connectivity, we have given 3 files. That's all about PHP database connection and cookies.